What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, we've got a lot of recommendations. Thanks to those who joined yesterday to help me find a bit of content for us. We've got a lot of videos together and we're going to get through them. Before we do, guys,
smash that subscribe button if you are new to our channel to support us.
Yeah, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't, whether it's Twitch, whether it's YouTube. And yeah, let's get cracking. Video number 1, 7 stories that prove Kobe Bryant was not human. We've had a lot of requests for Kobe Bryant. It's been a while since we reacted to anything of his, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I feel like we haven't really done much of him, but we've got lots of time to do it, right?
That's it. Kobe's a legend. RIP Kobe. Let's get into this.
Mike here, and today I am sitting in a Lakers something that I
Lakers
found in the
tee.
back of my closet
Yo, people.
and didn't even know I owned. Because we are, of course, talking about Kobe. In this video, we're going to be talking about Kobe's insane work ethic. The fact that he somehow only sleeps 4 hours a night. And there's a pretty convincing argument, you can decide for yourself, that Kobe's 81-point game is actually better than Wilt's 100-point game.
Firstly, guys, can you lot function on 4 hours?
I can't.
If I function on 4 hours sleep, I'll be a robot.
I'll be grumpy.
Yeah, that's too much.
So nobody wants to see that.
Yeah.
Enough about me, let's jump into the video. Number 7, a high school prodigy. By the time Kobe was a senior, he already knew what the next step in his career would be. His next step would be to go to the prom with Brandy, and then go to the NBA. In preparation for the NBA, Kobe began to take his practice routine to the next level, ending each practice with a game of one-on-one to 100 against junior Rob Schwartz. These weren't fun after practice workouts, they were another way for Kobe to prove his dominance. He would annihilate Schwartz.
Started from there.
That's it.
Score up as much as he possibly could. Schwartz claims that the best he ever did was lose 100 to 12.
Damn.
Was like a regular thing for me.
So Kobe set levels from early. He was dominant. Like there was no question that this guy's going to be a legend one day in the NBA, which, RIP he was.
This guy was born a legend.
Yeah.
So.
When Kobe heard this, he made sure to set the record straight, saying that Schwartz never broke into double digits. The most he ever scored was 5, because even 15 years later, Kobe could not let anyone think that a random guy named Rob Schwartz had scored double digits on him in a game to 100.
That's
Number
crazy.
6, practice legend. In order to reach the NBA, a player needs a certain level of natural born talent. There are some things you just can't teach, but once a player reaches the NBA, a great work ethic can be the difference between a role player and an all-star. And that's why Kobe Bryant has arguably the greatest work ethic of all time. The amount of stories to back up Kobe's incredible work ethic are practically infinite. From the 2008 Olympics alone, every single member of the team along with its staff has stated that experiencing Kobe's practice routine firsthand was a real wake-up call for them.
You know what? We've seen quite a few videos of like legends who played with Kobe and who had the honor to, and a lot of them did say his work ethic. Like that was the first thing they complimented when speaking on Kobe. It was work ethic. That was the conversation in sight always.
But this is the thing though, and like it was mentioned in Luca's video to why he got transferred. It was like his work ethic inside the gym. He wasn't going to the gym, whereas Kobe, this guy was going to the gym. He is a living example of what a legendary player should be disciplined, how they should be performing, how they should be mentally as well.
Yeah.
And that's something Luca was like lacking on.
Luca needed that wake up call to become like this, and he's training hard now.
Yeah, but because he's with LeBron,
who works
and
hard.
LeBron trains hard as well, he'll hopefully pick that up.
Yeah, because Luca was born with the talent.
Yeah,
he was blessed with good talent.
Yeah, so maybe he's like, yeah, I can do this.
Which is easy to get comfortable, man.
He's probably got the attitude,
Trust me.
Every player on that roster thought that they were working their hardest. Then they found out that Kobe began his morning workouts at 4 in the morning.
Oh my
completing
God.
Physically draining workout after workout until it was time for practice.
That's
After
crazy.
Practice, he stayed after to get more shots up. The
Wow.
No wonder why he's a legend.
And this work ethic was aided by a trait of Kobe's which actually proves he might not be human. Because despite this tremendous load that this heavy training routine places on his body,
You know what? I don't need too many hours of sleep, man, I can go off in 3-4 hours.
I know he's so happy.
3 to 4 hours.
There's some people out there like that, man. I'm not one of them, but there's some people who like. For me, I need 8 hours. If I don't get 8 hours, my mood is, as you know, bad, and I can't function. But there's some people like my 8 hours is equivalent to someone's 5 hours or
It's
6 hours. It's
true.
just everyone's different.
Look, he looks like he's had a full 8 hours of sleep, top quality sleep as well.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Yeah.
man. He's top tier.
Hours a night. While most humans require 8 hours of sleep to function,
Me.
in normal lives, Kobe has managed to create a Hall of Fame career on only 4 hours of sleep.
Insane.
That said, I'll leave you with the single best story that defines Kobe's unmatched work ethic. On the night before Team USA's first practice, Kobe and his trainer,
Harden
Tim
played with
Grover,
him.
completed a 40-mile bike ride that ended at 2:30 in the morning. Just 5 hours later, Kobe was the first one in the gym, beginning a workout at 7:30 before a full
That's
day of
too much,
practice.
man.
Number 5. Trash talked opponents. In the art of trash talk, every painter uses a different paint. Kobe Bryant's paint was to act as if his opponent was beneath him, that the man guarding him was lucky to play on the same court as Kobe. This trait
That's gonna piss people off. Let's
against
be
Hall
real.
of Famer Allen Iverson. In the
It's because he knows his quality, guys.
You know what? He knows the work he puts in.
Yeah.
He's confident in himself.
Yeah, it's like Michael Jordan as well.
Yeah, he is
Michael
confident.
Jordan will not take smack from nobody.
Yeah.
Kobe, I think they played together, or they.
No. I think apparently, comment below, guys. I don't think Kobe and Michael Jordan played together, but I think Michael Jordan, if I'm not mistaken, was like what's the word? Like kind of like a mentor in a way.
Yeah.
Guys, comment if I'm wrong in the chat, man.
Yeah,
Just
let us know,
I'm
man.
happy to be corrected.
NBA Finals, Kobe and Iverson got into it, which led to this.
A lot of talking going on there right now. I think you're going to see the
They're
referee step
talking.
in and separate the two players.
And while in this situation Kobe lost his cool, he eventually learned to keep himself composed at all times. This trait would cause opponents to fear Kobe, as it seemed nothing could throw him off of his
He
game.
played with James,
As he
though.
got older, his trash talk became more refined. Against the Thunder in 2012, Harden and Durant tried to get into it with Kobe. Kobe was quick to take up the challenge, eventually saying, maybe one day they'll be able to sit at my
Yeah,
lunch
MJ was a mentor to Kobe.
Yeah, look, they tried double team him. KD and the beard. That's what I call him, the beard.
The man beard.
Yeah, crazy.
eventually saying, maybe one day they'll be able to sit at my lunch table. And sometimes Kobe didn't even need to say anything to get his point across. Case in
No
point, During
flinch.
Steph Curry's rookie year, the Lakers led late when Kobe headed to the foul line. Steph tried to get Kobe out of his rhythm, asking if he was nervous. And according to Curry, Kobe glared at him, a look Steph described as mean and cold. Just like, what are you talking about? Get out of my face, you dumb rookie.
Ah,
The
rookie.
Lakers won the game. Number 4. Trash talk fans. Sometimes in sports, fans get caught up in the moment and forget that players are actually human beings. Occasionally, this can end very poorly.
Yeah,
But when
like the
Kobe
Piston
comes across trash talk
fight.
from fans, he doesn't overreact. He just calmly ethers.
He's
them.
just
Like the time
calm.
he responded to
You know what? Yeah, you know when you're that confident in your ability,
Yeah.
you don't need to be the dog that barks.
Nope.
The loudest in the room is normally the weakest.
Yep.
He's so confident in his training and his ability. He'll just look at you with that look,
Yeah.
and then he'll let his performance do the talking.
Yeah. That's like what LeBron said about Steph Curry when we
Yeah.
was watching that reaction.
Very calm and collected,
Yeah.
confident in themselves.
They were like, Steph is the scariest one.
Yeah, Steph. Even when he don't have the ball,
Yeah.
he's even scarier.
a Mavericks fan with a quick counting lesson.
The final 12 for Shot Cabana from Staples Center. Don't miss this episode of Timeless Nick.
Now, trash talking fans is great, but trash talking celebrities is even better.
Celebrities.
In a game of
I bet
football,
Drake is one of them.
Kobe
I bet.
greeted the rapper by saying,
Shit, a lot different swimming with great whites than it is seeing them motherfuckers on the Discovery Channel.
he then gave Pow Wow 10 points in a game
Hey, Bow Wow looks like a baby, you know? You know? Kobe can literally pick up Bow Wow like this and like pick him up. He's so small, man.
to 11, still winning and asking the question.
That's
I thought
crazy.
most folks retired and shit.
Though
He
the
is
best trash talk
tiny.
comes when a player says something and then backs it up, which is something Kobe was
KD.
quick to do with Jamie.
Oh, Jamie Foxx.
After Fox
Bro, he looked like KD. I thought that was KD for a second. I just realized Jamie Foxx. I think, guys, comment below. Do you think KD and Jamie Foxx got this similar facial features? Because that's what God.
Kobe when he had his afro and Tupac.
2-pack, yeah, people say that
It's
a lot.
it's the cheekbones, man.
Yeah.
Left a radio
A lot of
show
people
in
agrees with you on that
2009
one.
Badmouth the Lakers. Kobe.
He asked me who was my team. I told him the Mavericks.
Yeah,
at the
man,
time,
low
and
key
he
looks
started,
like KD,
Jay.
bro.
I thought you was the winner.
Hours later, still thinking about their encounter.
Guys, but just a very quick pause. For those who asked about our schedule, streaming schedule, a lot of you have asked. It's around this time every day, other than Wednesdays. Just Wednesdays, we're not going to stream.
And
Sunday. And Sundays. I might do a little stream to get content ideas from you guys that you guys can join and send links. But that's like our schedule basically, just around this time.
Kobe shot Fox a text,
And he texted me and said, "One day you'll choke on my 5th ring."
which of course he did, as Kobe.
Butler, yeah, he does look like Butler. Yeah.
And when trash talking celebrities gets too old, you then move on to the president. Yes,
The president?
Kobe even trash-talked-
No way. You know, Bum is a big NBA fan. He's a big one.
It's
He
good.
watches a lot of games and
Yeah.
that.
A visit to the White House, Obama joked that Derrick Rose may have your number to Kobe. Kobe responded with, "If he calls that number, I'll be sure to pick up after the 5th ring."
Damn.
3. King of one-on-one. According to Kobe, he's beaten a lot of guys in one-on-one. This list includes Reggie Miller, Grant Hill, Caron Butler. But the real question is, who has beaten Kobe in one-on-one?
If anyone.
And according to him, the answer is
Who beat you in one-on-one if it ever happened in practice?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the facial expression says everything. That means nobody.
It means, how dare you even ask that question?
Silly question.
But we know how these reporters are, man. They ask the most silliest questions.
Yeah, he looks disrespected for
Yeah.
even to come out her mouth.
It's like, get out of here.
Which makes
No
sense
one,
because
yeah.
Kobe's playstyle was that of a one-on-one player. He had countless moves in his arsenal, and at 6'6", he could guard
6'6",
players.
he's
But
tall.
One trait that really set Kobe apart in one-on-one was his need to destroy other players to prove he was the alpha male, like the time he got into it with J.R. Ryder. Ryder had averaged 19 points per game in the previous season and was a solid role player for the Lakers. But when he tried to trash talk Kobe, Bryant had no mercy. Phil Jackson actually ended practice right there, so Kobe could take on Ryder in front of the whole team. And according to Ron Harper, Kobe destroyed him.
No way. I believe it.
Guys were waving white towels, yelling, "Stop the beatdown, please! Please stop!" And while Ryder
Must have been
was
bad.
good, he wasn't an NBA star, so this beatdown was expected. However, Tracy McGrady was an NBA star, as well as 2 inches taller than Kobe. But when they played in one-on-one, the result was the same. As Kobe said, "I cooked him, roasted him." Wasn't even close.
Swear.
The two stars played 3 games of one-on-one when Kobe was 20, with Bryant winning all 3. In one of the games, Kobe embarrassed McGrady with an 11-2 win. And after the 3rd matchup, McGrady left the court claiming he had back spasms.
They always come with the excuse. Oh yeah, like my knee was hurt in that game, or they'll just think of anything. Honestly,
My core kicks hurt.
man said I had back spasms.
Number 2. Embrace the Jordan comparison. At the time of his retirement,
This one's
Michael
big.
Jordan was considered the greatest player of all time.
You know what? Yeah, I'm sorry to cut it, guys. I was just about to comment on that on the previous point. How come he's not in the conversation of the GOAT with MJ?
He is. Oh, with MJ.
Yeah.
So why is it LeBron and not him?
Yeah.
So you know what? A lot of people comment. I'm sure you guys can agree with this. That if it's a lot of people put Kobe as number 2. Like it's not the go-to debate, but a lot of fans say, "Nah, Kobe's number 2, LeBron 3," or some people even say Kobe 2, LeBron 4, Steph Curry 3. But I don't know. You know what it is? I don't know. Is it play style? I don't know, man.
Top 3.
Some people are saying some people didn't like Kobe's attitude. Top 3. Who's top? Someone said top 5, 7. So yeah, man. This is the thing with these things.
I
Are
love
so
this chat.
subjective.
This is great. As we're talking, you guys are just commenting. I love this,
It's
man.
way better that we're doing it on Twitch. I'll
Yeah,
say that. But
I
yeah,
love it.
but someone commented as well. He's the same height as Michael Jordan. They're both 6'6".
Really?
So he's basically, guys. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I read this a lot. They say he's basically the closest you'll get to Jordan without being Jordan.
Yeah.
That's what people say.
Person like Ellery? Kobe and MJ have them almost the same play style.
Yeah, similar play. He's like, yeah, they say he's literally so close to.
Oh.
Yep, facts. Yeah. So a lot of people are saying what I said just then.
And like with all great players, the media was quick to find an
It is subjective, man. It really is. It's so hard to
Yeah.
say,
Every time
man.
a young perimeter player showed flashes of greatness, he was instantly compared to Jordan. Grant Hill, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady.
What
These
a
are just
compliment,
some
though,
names
to
of
get
players who
compared
were
to Jordan.
And while these men had great careers, they could never quite match Jordan's achievements. But Kobe did. Almost. Sure, the consensus is that Jordan's career was better than Kobe's. That Jordan as a player was better than Kobe. But that doesn't matter. What does matter is that we can speak about both in the same sentence
Yeah,
and
facts.
have a legitimate argument. Because Kobe is the closest thing to Michael Jordan we have ever seen.
Oh, there you
so
go,
far,
he said
which
it.
in itself is a huge accomplishment. From day one of his career, Kobe heard it time and time again. He wasn't as good as Jordan. He would never approach Jordan's greatness. Some players may have shied away from these comparisons, but Kobe greeted them with open arms. Early on, he told Gary Payton, "I'm going to be the #1 scorer for the Lakers. I'm going to win 5 or 6 championships.
That's
and
big,
I'm
man.
going to be the best player in the game." And
Wow.
then he went out and backed up those claims. He used Jordan as a model for greatness in the darkest part of his career. When Shaq was gone and Father Time began to knock on his door, he learned to embrace his teammates more, added more shots to his arsenal to deal with his declining athleticism. Soon we found ourselves with a Kobe who had mastered Jordan's iconic fadeaway. A Kobe who had
Yeah,
replicated
fadeaway's
Dirk's
sick.
fall-away jumper. And again, his hard work was rewarded. Kobe finished his career with 5 NBA titles, 11 first-team All-NBAs, and an MVP. He wasn't Jordan because nobody will ever be Jordan. But
It's crazy how such a talent just was taken from us like that. Guys, RIP in the chat for Kobe, man. This
Yeah,
guy,
RIP,
honestly,
man.
like I knew he was a legend, but when I just watched this kind of video, it really just highlights how good that guy actually was.
Same. Like,
Yeah, man.
when Kobe passed away, I knew of him.
Yeah.
But I didn't know, the way he played, the value of
Same.
him in the NBA.
Agreed.
So obviously after watching this, it's kind of like, raw. He was an amazing player.
And big facts, RIP to his daughter as well, who was there with him at the time.
RIP, man. That's so sad.
at the end of the day, the comparison doesn't even matter anymore because he was his own man. He was Kobe Bryant, a basketball legend who embraced his comparison to the greatest of all time and built his own legacy. And
It's a massive compliment.
Yeah.
1.
81.
As you've
Damn.
probably noticed by now, this video has only briefly mentioned Kobe's actual play style, noticeable games, and achievements. And that's because everyone knows these things already about Kobe. And I want to tell you guys things you don't already know. But with that said, you can't make a video on Kobe without mentioning his 81-point game. Because on January 22nd, 2006, Kobe Bryant scored the most points by a perimeter player in the history of the National Basketball
Wow.
Association, finishing second behind Wilt all time. But here's the thing, Kobe's 81 points may have been an even greater achievement than Wilt's 100 points. It sounds crazy, but bear with me. Now let's look at the actual games both players had. We have to remember, the pace of games was drastically different in Wilt's era than it was in Kobe's. When Wilt played, teams averaged a lot more possessions, which of course
Yeah, 1962. Guys, comment if I'm wrong, but I feel like, am I right to say NBA was nowhere near as developed as it was today? Like, I doubt the athletes back then were as competitively training and as competitively dedicated to the sport as they are today. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but that sounds like a very long time ago, man.
I think from the documentary that we watched of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, that's when the NBA started
Just
pumping slowly.
Yeah, that's where it started really getting serious and money
Yeah.
started like when they both started in bad upbringing. Like they didn't
Yeah.
have the luxuries, etc. Like they were the turning point where money started getting pumped into the sport because their competitiveness against each other is what made this a drama where
Yeah.
what made people start putting money into tickets and
It's
stuff.
true.
If it wasn't for Larry and Magic, NBA wouldn't be where it is today.
And Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan followed
Yeah.
up on that.
Yeah.
So he was the next big thing after that. And then obviously now we got the LeBrons and
of course meant more shots. If you want to learn more about this, I made a video on it. In Wilt's 100-point game, he attempted a staggering 63 shots and took 32 free throws. To put that amount of shots into perspective, the highest amount of field goal attempts in a game since 1984 was 50, which was
Damn.
13 less shots than Wilt. In Kobe's 81-point game, he took only 46 shots from the field and attempted 20 free throws, which means he took 17 less shots than Wilt and 12 less free throws. Now, if we adjusted Kobe's attempts in his 81-point game to the fast-paced era in which Wilt played, Kobe would finish with 65 shots from the field, 28 free throws, and 100.
Damn, so if they converted it.
Kobe had the three-point line, which shouldn't matter because Wilt was a center anyway, but even if you adjust his three-point attempts and take them away, Kobe still finishes with 104 points. Now, I know what you're thinking, it's way too easy to play the adjustment game, which is true, and this adjustment isn't foolproof. But again, Wilt played in a league where teams took way more shots. I can't stress this enough. On the night of his 100
I don't think we've reacted to Wilt.
Nah, we ain't reacted to Wilt. Guys, comment in the
Yeah.
chat if you want to see us react to Wilt at some point. I could add that to the list.
Because it's the reason why his points are being compared to
Yeah,
Kobe
he
Bryant.
obviously was a standout player for his
Yeah.
time, yeah.
In comparison, the Lakers only took 88, and on top of all of this, Kobe scored his points in a game that was actually competitive for 4 quarters. His team was actually down by 14 at halftime. Wilt, on the other hand, scored his 100 points in an absolute blowout, a game in which his team finished with 169 points.
Wow.
And actually intentionally fouled the other team throughout the 4th quarter to give more possessions for Wilt, making sure
So
that
put that into perspective. Someone, Exxon commented, Steph attempted 30 shots in his career only twice. So that's how crazy Kobe's 46 shot game is.
Oh my
So
God.
Steph, with the crazy amount of 3-pointers and stuff he's done, only twice he's attempted 30 shots in a game.
Wow.
That's actually wild. Like, damn, I thought it would be more than that. Seeing him shoot, sometimes I feel like Steph Curry just flings the ball and it's just like he's shooting 24/7.
But I feel like because we see the highlights,
It's the highlights,
it gives
man.
that impression that he's doing so many, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah.
As opposed to if you was to watch him live in a game.
So someone commented he's super efficient. Yeah, nah, for sure. I bet he is because he puts them away.
he would finish with 100 points. So with all this said, both scoring outputs were obviously legendary. But the argument can certainly be made that Kobe's was more impressive. And so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Damn. So that is 7 stories that prove Kobe Bryant was an absolute legend. What was your thoughts on
Listen,
that?
Like, he is a legend, man. I want to watch his highlights. I want to watch his story. I want to see, like, his documentary.
Yeah, man, we need to do more.
Read more.
We're sleeping on Kobe. Like, we slept on Kobe, man. We need to do more.
No, we're
videos
not
on him.
sleeping on Kobe.
No, we slept on him because we didn't react to him for a while. This is the first one in a bit.
Oh.
So we did. We slept on him, man, and we take responsibility, guys.
But they are